సాంకేతిక యుగంలోనూ చాలా దేశాల్లో జాతి వివక్షకు గురవుతున్నారు ఎంతో మంది. ఆ అమ్మాయికి కూడా అలాంటి సమస్యలే ఎదురయ్యాయి. అయినా ఎప్పుడూ ఆత్మన్యూనతకు లోను కాలేదు. అన్నింటినీ ధైర్యంగా ఎదుర్కొని నిలబడింది. అంతేగాక తనలాంటి వారిలో స్ఫూర్తి నింపేందుకు మోడలింగ్ను ఎంచుకుంది. ఇటీవలే మిస్ ఇంగ్లాండ్ 2024లో సగర్వంగా ఫైనలిస్టులో ఒకరిగా ఎంపికైంది. మనల్ని మనం అంగీకరించినప్పుడే విజయానికి బాటలు పరుచుకోగలమంటున్న మెహక్ చాండల్తో చిట్ చాట్.
So today we have Mehak Chandal with us. She has recently been selected for as a finalist in Miss England 2024. First of all, a hearty congratulations to you, Mehak.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
My first thing is, what inspired you to enter this Miss England competition 2024?
So I've been modelling for quite a few years already, doing normal commercial shoots, fashion shoots, etc. And I saw there was another pageant which one of my friends entered, and she got a lot of recognition for it, and it was really good because she was the only Indian doing it.
Okay.
And then I saw in 2019 actually an Indian won Miss England, and I think that's what inspired me to do it, seeing how both cultures kind of came together, and it seemed like a really nice thing to do, and so I decided just go for it.
Oh, okay. So like, how was your journey? I'm wondering, like, you're just 23 and you have been like thinking about it from a long time. So like, how do you feel about it? Have you faced any challenges in between?
I think with this pageant, there's not been that many challenges because I was very surprised everyone was actually very nice. When you think of pageants, etc., I think of the movies and you think of all these different things that this might happen, that might happen. But it was actually really lovely. So I applied last July, and they fast-tracked me to the semi-final immediately. I was a wild card. The only setback was there was a few delays in the semi-finals happening. It kept getting changed back and forth. But otherwise, I think it was a pretty fun and easy process to go through.
And I have heard that you're involved with many charities like Beauty with Purpose and Papyrus. Like, what motivated you to support these causes?
So Beauty with a Purpose is actually the Miss World's own charity.
Okay.
So we raise money for them to help children across the globe everywhere. And Papyrus is also working with Miss England themselves, and they support children in the United Kingdom. So I decided to start fundraising for these charities to help the causes and also help the Miss England team as well. And now for the finals, we have another charity, which is Balls to Cancer. So now I'm going to be starting fundraising for them as well.
Okay, that's wonderful. And like, how do you promote, inclusivity for modeling in all skin types or all skin tones, if I say?
Yep, so I've always been someone who's struggled with acne since I was young. I have acne on my face, and I think even in normal, whether it's print modelling or fashion pageants, etc. I think my main thing is that I won't try and hide it. I won't be like, oh no, I have acne, like I can't do this today, I can't do that. I think it's better to celebrate it. In fact, even in the judges round during the semi-finals, I made that very clear, and I think that's what led them to choose me as well, because I explained how I want people to not be ashamed of this stuff. I want it to become a more normal thing, because when we see models, we see these perfect women with like perfect skin and everything, and I think it is changing now, and I want to be a part of that change. I want to promote that self-love, self-acceptance as well.
Okay, so like, is this a major problem in like these beauty pageant events or kind of competitions a girl faces these days?
I think so. In this specific pageant, I haven't had that much of a problem, but I've definitely had problems in modelling in general.
Okay.
So some people don't want to shoot with me maybe, or you come on the day and they're like, oh, you have spots, and I'm like, yes, I do. I can't change it. So for this specific pageant, I think it's been wonderful. They've been so lovely. Like, there's not been anything like that. There's actually been quite a few other girls who are kind of promoting the same thing as well.
Okay.
So it's been great for this, but I would definitely say yes, overall in modelling there is an issue and it needs to change.
And we have a lot of things like you are Indian, as in, if you see. So like, as an Indian, what do you want to convey to the people, like who are young people especially, who are aspiring to make a difference in their communities?
I think I definitely want to say to not be afraid just because you are Indian. Some people think that maybe I can't do this because I'm of a different race, or maybe I can't put myself forward for this pageant, or even just in normal day-to-day life. I think we definitely experience that sort of inferiority. You have it in your head already. So I want people to get rid of that, because sometimes the other person might not even be thinking it, but you're thinking it, so you're putting yourself down. So getting that out of your head is a really important thing, and I think that's something that I really want to convey to everyone, that you know, you're Indian, be proud of it. Don't use that as an excuse to put yourself down.
Okay. And one more thing, and the last thing I want to ask you is, like, it's the inner me asking me that, like, you're 100% trying to be Miss England 2024. I really wish to see you as that.
Yeah.
But do you have any other aspirations beyond this Miss England competition?
Definitely. So I just finished my criminology undergraduate last year, and next year I'm going to go into a psychology master's. So I want to go forward and I want to go into psychology, become a psychologist, do my PhD, etc. And even in that, my main goal is to, you know, open a psychology practice or work in a practice that specifically works with people who don't have easy access to care. So like people of colour like us, I think we find it very difficult in this mental health system. It's not made for us. So I want to really open up those barriers and overcome that and become a psychologist who works with those specific people.
Okay, so like how do you manage studying, modelling and the charity work you do?
Yeah, so this past year I haven't been studying, luckily, during this Miss England pageant. Obviously I graduated in August, so I applied in July. So during that time it was a bit difficult, but I think it's quite manageable when you just, you know, focus on everything exactly how you need to. And also I think everyone is very understanding when you explain stuff to them. So whenever I was in university, my university was great. They would, if I needed to take a day off or if I needed some help extra, I would always ask for that. But yeah, so now I'm currently working and I also work as a model. So now it's all a bit hectic because I work full-time as a special needs teaching assistant. And so my weekends are usually modelling, weekdays are usually working. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mehak, for your time, and I wish you all the best for your future.
Thank you.
And I wish to see you Miss England 2024 for sure.
Thank you so much.